So today I am considered 2 months. Tomorrow I'll be 9 weeks. So I wanted to come and give y'all a quick update. I know the videos are a little bit behind, and I'm not doing week to week. I'm doing month to month instead. So I'm gonna try and fit everything in. The last video I think was kind of like my 1 month, a little bit past my 1 month. So now it's my 2 month, and what a blessing. What a blessing. So I'm gonna do a quick belly shot and then give y'all a quick update about how I've been feeling and, you know, the ins and outs of being 2 months. Yeah, that. I honestly feel like I am bigger than 2 months. I understand we bloat a lot going through, you know, the FET or IVF process because, you know, the medications, but I still feel like I'm much bigger than when I had the girls. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick belly shot and then get to talking. This is from the front. This is from the side. Look at this butt, Becky. It is so big. And this is the bloat bump, if that's what you want to call it. And then again on this side. Yeah, 2 months, y'all. Like, how is that 2 months? So anyway, show y'all my back fat, so y'all can see all my back fat. So here we are, 2 months, y'all, 9 weeks, 9 weeks. I mean, it's 2 in there, but hey, you know, still, I mean, I just feel like I'm just so much bigger, like, goodness, like I couldn't even make it look flatter than what it is. Not sucking it in, but like sitting up straight, like. So that's from the side, that's from the front, and the other. But this, check out that butt, like for real, like baby got back. But yeah, this is it here, and then sideways, and then sideways again. But I mean, I can definitely say I got like a little pooch there. All right, guys, so y'all excuse, like, I gotta wash my hair. I gotta do something with this mess. Like, don't judge me, y'all. But anyway, yeah, so tomorrow I make 9 weeks. You know, it's a beautiful thing. It really is. I have my moments where I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to, like, I want to go and see them. I want to make sure they're okay. You know, it's always that unknown that gets, you know, no matter what stage you are in your journey, the unknown is always kind of the worst, you know. I've had some crazy dreams. I don't know if I talked about it in my last video because I don't know if it happened at that time, but I had a video that LeBron wanted to eat raw meat, eat blood, and this was in my dream, and I was just going crazy. Like, he was in the freezer eating like raw meat. He had blood dripping from his mouth. And then in my dream, I went to go tell my husband, and he started laughing. He was like, I want some too. And I'm just like, what's wrong with y'all? And they were like these little demon folks, and I was just like, oh my God, like, what's really going on? It woke me out my sleep because it was so, what's the word I want to use? It felt real, but it was so disturbing till it made me jump out of my sleep. I called my husband. My heart was beating so fast. I called my husband. He was at work. And I told him about my dream. He was like, baby, are you okay? And I'm like, I don't know. My brain just continued to wander and wander. And I was like, okay, no, I can't. I was so afraid to go open my door. I was afraid that LeBron was going to be right there behind that door when I open it with blood by his mouth, or with him sitting right there by the door. Like, I literally thought, you know, that he was going to, you know, be like right there. So anyway, I finally got the courage because I was like, you know what? I was like, I got this holy oil in here. I'm about to go and put some crosses all over this house, every mirror, every door, whatever. I got up with that whole, I told my husband, I said, hold on, just be right back. He's like, what's going on? I said, just hold on. I left the phone in the bed and I went to the door and I put cross on it with the oil, opened the door. I walked to my son's room. I put a cross on his door. I opened it up to check on him. My husband kept saying, go check on him, go check on him. We'll see if he's okay. I was like, baby, it was only a dream. And you know, he panics so much when it's stuff like that. Like he hates like paranormal type things. He hates anything to do with, like if I say, oh, I feel like somebody just passed us, or I feel like somebody just walked across the living room, or something moved, or I heard something. He hates stuff like that. And me, it don't bother me like that, but the dream that I had just felt so real. So I got up anyway and I went to LeBron's room. He popped up, he's like, huh? I was like, oh, nothing, just go back to sleep. Mom was just checking on you. So I was trying to put a cross on his forehead, but I didn't want him to think that I was going crazy. So I had the oil, he was turning around, so I was trying to cover him up, so I put it on his you know, chest, like his shirt, and I put an X, and then I put an X on his mirror. I mean not X, well, I said an X, a cross. I put a cross, an X, really, devil, you tried it. I put a cross on him, and then I put a cross on all the mirrors and doors. Then I got back in the bed. I told my husband, okay, I think I'm good, and I put a cross on my stomach, and then I went back to bed. I then had another dream where my husband didn't want to have nothing to do with me. I called my husband at 5 in the morning. I said, baby, I said, I had a dream about you, and I said it was crazy. So he's like, oh Lord, what kind of dream you had? And I had a dream that he didn't want to have nothing to do with me. I had a dream that he kept pushing me away, didn't want to be intimate, didn't want to be romantic. He didn't want like me to hold his hand. He didn't want to be around me. And then he got mad at me because like lately at home, like in real life, if I cook a big meal, normally it's on Sundays or something like that where I know it's gonna last or whatever, but like with the meals I've been fixing lately, it has not been big meals to where it like kind of lasts over a couple days, or maybe lasts one day. And I guess is where it came from. I don't know why, but anyway, in the dream he was like, I said, what's wrong with you? Why are you treating me this way? And he was like, you never cook a lot of food anymore. You always cooking just a small amount of food. You know, he was like, there's nothing that's left over. So while I'm talking to him and telling him about my dream, he was like, baby, that wasn't a crazy dream. That was a bad dream. He was like, I would never do that. He was like fussing about you not cooking enough food. He was like, no. He was like, when you're not feeling well, I don't even tell you to cook. He was like, so no. So anyway, like I said, I've been having some weird dreams. I had a dream last night that me and my husband was modeling some clothes, and I was running late, and I had to put on a wig. I don't know what crazy dreams. Anyway, so the dreams have been very vivid, not as crazy, but you know, vivid enough. Eating wise, I don't have any food aversions, except for like, I know right now I'm not really into hamburger meat right now because I've probably eaten so many tacos and Mexican pizzas and things with ground meat in it till I'm kind of tired of it. It makes me kind of like nauseous just thinking about it right now. So I really haven't had any food aversions really of that I can even say. This pregnancy has been completely different. Cravings, nothing abnormal. The cravings are just like sour and salty type every now and then. Surprisingly, this pregnancy I'm okay with eating some sweets. Sweets meaning cereal and milk, because I remember with the girls, I didn't even want cereal and milk. I didn't want nothing sweet. And I eat like my chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, which I did find out is okay to eat. I did ask. And I can eat that and I'll be okay. Even cinnamon rolls, when we eat breakfast and you know, sometimes I fix cinnamon rolls, I can eat those. So I haven't had any food aversions to where I don't want to eat you know, it's the same thing as if I wasn't, you know, the same stuff. So nothing is changed. So I can honestly say that this is kind of different. I know with the girls, I don't think the only thing I really crave was just pickles, and I guess it's because, you know, everybody likes the saltiness of the stuff. So my hot pickles, I still like those. So, and I'm gonna make a video too, a little cute video of like first trimester must-have type deals. So I'll make a video about that much later. I already have ideas for that. But anyway, bloating. I have not been constipated. However, my bowels have been slower. They've been moving a little slower. So I haven't been backed up for days. I pretty much have a bowel movement probably every day or every other day. TMI. But hey, you know, normally constipation is one of those first signs. And thank God I've been okay. I've been pretty good in that department. I eat a lot of fruit. Well, I haven't ate much fruit, like today I ate an apple, and then I think like 2 or 3 days ago I had oranges, but they sort of kind of taste and sour. I have pineapple in there that I used to munch on. This week I haven't ate much fruit, and I think that's why I'm a little slower, because I've been drinking more milk and less, you know, juice type fruit, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, I do eat. I do not throw up. I do feel nauseous at times. However, it's crazy because I remember being 9 weeks with the girls on the couch like I had a hangover. Whereas now, like, I'm working still. I do have my moments where I want to go sit on the couch and lay down, but it's nothing major. But like, I don't feel that. I guess because I'm eating more too. I have a little bit more weight to me. Last I weighed, I was 129. I was like 129. That's when I went to the doctor. They was like, you 133 or something like that. And I was like, you a lie. I was like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all scale, but I need to fix it because my scale at home tell me something different. And so when I was pregnant with the girls, I went in weighing probably 105, somewhere up in there. So I do have a little bit more cushion for the pushing this go round. So I feel like that's why I'm not as nauseous, because I have some what they call it, some stuff in reserved So anyway, what else? In the middle of the night, I do get up to pee about maybe two times in the middle of the night. Normally around midnight, and then probably about 3, and then by 5 something I'm up. So I go, you know, use the restroom. I do, you know, one thing I have noticed different this time, my body temperature is berserk. Let me know if you've experienced this. The other day, or a while back, I was probably about 6 weeks or 6 weeks, I think. And I had the chills, and it felt like I was getting sick. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But I had no fever at all. I kept checking my temp probably about every other hour, and it was normal. And so I started researching on Google, and one lady was talking about she was pregnant and how she felt like she was coming down with something with no temp. And she was like, she was told that her blood sugar probably was low, so to drink a cup of orange juice. And immediately she felt better. So I was like, well, let me just try it. So I went and did that, and immediately I felt like a completely different person. Ever since then, I have not had the chills. However, I am more cold this pregnancy thus far. I'm like more cold and stuff. And like right now, the only reason why I have on this top, I have on some velour pants, and you know, right now it's probably like 77 degrees outside out here in Texas. And you know, and I had my blanket at work. I was covered up and stuff, and you know, I have my heater right there, and I just feel like sometimes I get really cold, and then when I cover up, and then I'll get hot in the middle of the night. I've had sweats before where I'm soaking wet, like I done sweat out a fever, and I have to change clothes, and I'm just like, what is going on with my body temperature? So my temperature, I just feel like it's just not regulated, like it's not right. 1 second I'm cold, cold, cold. 1 second I'm hot. You know, I remember with the first pregnancy, I think I had the air conditioner on, freezing cold, and hubby was in here looking like they had icicles hanging from their nose. Whereas this time here, he was like, baby, it's hot in here. And I'm like, well, I'm comfortable. I feel good, you know, and, you know, they'd be okay with, you know, working with me. But I'm just like, I don't know, my temperature just fluctuates a lot. Well, I don't say my temperature, but the way I feel, because my temperature be the same. What else? Breasts, tender the first, probably the first 1.5 months. The last week and a half or two, they have not been as sore, just only like if you lay on them a certain way. So it stopped being sore probably about a week ago. Not as sore, not as painful. Just every now and then I do get a little headache. About 3 nights so far, I remember I've had headaches to where it was just like I gotta go to sleep, bad headache. I noticed let's see, no, I guess maybe because of the weather changing too, I know I sneeze more than normal. I feel further along than what I am. That's another thing too, is that I feel further along, as I mentioned before. Is that I feel pregnant. Like I look it too. Like it's like I try and hide it a little bit, and it sounds bad, but when I go to the store, I try and hide it because, you know, if you're shopping and it's, oh, you're pregnant, I'm like, yeah. How far are you? Oh, 2 months. You know, so it's kind of like, you know, 2 months I should not be looking like I'm 5 months pregnant. It's exciting, but then in a sense it's kind of like nerve-wracking because people be kind of noticing certain things in a sense, and they want to question, and you're like, it's bloat, probably bloat, gas, and meds. The meds that I am on, speaking of meds, are still Crenone and also estradiol. Speaking of Crenone, and I'm glad I did get to that, I started spotting a week ago to tomorrow, so last Friday I started spotting, and this was when I hit my 8-week mark. And spotting mean brown, like it was just brown. It's been no blood, no pink, just brown. And so I called the nurse, and she was like, oh girl, she was like, that's fine. She was like, you know, things are attaching and things are detaching and things are moving, and you know, your cervix probably just a little irritated due to the Crenone. And you know, so I was like, okay. And so it was like really dark brown and you know, medium brown, but basically everything was brown. I haven't seen no pink. And every time the Crenone falls out, because y'all know the Crenone does come out in clumps, and like when it comes out, it just looked like it's mixed, you know, just brown and white. It just looked like oatmeal. I hope y'all ain't eating oatmeal right now. It looked like oatmeal, real oats with oatmeal with a little brown sugar. That sounds so bad. So anyway, what else? Oh, there was a question I want to well, Betty, I'll answer that on its own. But anyway, so the nurse said that was fine. The nurse said that, you know, spotting is fine in the first trimester, of course, because of everything that's pulling and double time working. You know, you got 2 down there, and ligament, oh my god, ligament pain, y'all. I have been having ligament pain since probably the week after beta, like the week of beta, probably. OMG, I have not probably had a day where I have not had ligament stretching. And that's what I'm wondering, like, I feel like I'm much further along because I am literally stretching like I ain't did this before. Like my body just brand new to this. I am really stretching, y'all, like stretching like in my, you know, growing area. You know, if I sneeze wrong, it's painful. If I get up too fast, it's painful. I've had no back aches at all at all. No back aches. I've had no sciatica pains and nothing like that. No throbbing of the legs. You know, none of that. You know, this month or so. But yeah, but I think that is it, guys. I want to say I'm still taking my low dose baby aspirin. I'm still taking my calcium with D plus or whatever is included, vitamin D included, and I'm still taking my prenatal vitamin. The doctor did not say anything about any extra folic acid just yet, and anything else like any other medications or anything like that. So that's what I've been doing, and I think that has been it, guys. I think that's it. I'm sorry I look rough. I'm sorry this video probably was too long, and y'all probably was like, everybody want to hear about all that extra stuff. Just show us your belly and keep going. But anyway, I want to say congratulations to all of you. By the time this video come up, there will be some new ladies in the group with some new beta results and some new pregnancy alerts and announcements, and there'll be some women that'll be about to start their FET process, and like, I'm so excited for everybody. Y'all just understand, I'm so excited. So you know, I couldn't have done none of this stuff without y'all. I'm just saying, you know, I really appreciate y'all support, you know, and I just really appreciate y'all. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go for this video. It'll be extra long, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. I hope y'all enjoy. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Good luck to everybody wherever you are in your journey, and just remember, this year is our year. Why my tongue red? Oh, them candies. This is our year, y'all. Anyway, I love y'all, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Every week update. More than likely, I am going to be doing maybe first month, second month, third month, and kind of keep writing down, you know, what I've experienced and stuff. I'm just